I run the world with the help of the numbers, with zeros and ones. You guys watching the PW People Show with Jakub Haidari from Slovakia as a host and Miss Russo. So Miss Russo, could you please introduce yourself?
Sure. I'm Miss Russo. I'm a math teacher here at PW. I've been teaching here for about 5 years, or for 5 years. I teach a mix of course 1, 2, and 3. It's wonderful. And I'm also a graduate of PW.
All right, Miss Russo, there are so many things you were involved in. Can you count them and take the square root of it?
Sure. I was a cheerleader, and I was secretary of my class. I was vice president of DECA. I was an orientation leader. I was in the National Honor Society. And like you, I was a student involved in CITV. So let's see, that's 6 things. I'm gonna take the square root of 6, which would be 2.444. 2.4 repeating.
Wow.
Yeah.
Both Mr. and Andrews and Mrs. Tornetta say that you are motherly and have a nurturing personality. How did you show this when you were a student?
I guess mainly I just love to give pep talks, and now still to my class. I just feel like, you know, when you feel bruised and beaten and you just feel like you can't go anymore, you gotta dig deep, you gotta keep going.
It says here that you were a vice president of DECA and the secretary of your class. Can you tell me what kinds of things you had to do for these activities?
Sure. Well, for DECA, we had a great time. We would travel and we would compete at districts. And I won, and I was able then to travel to states, and I won there as well. But DECA was awesome. And then, of course, secretary of my class. That was really a rewarding experience. You get to help run all the activities for your class, you know, and especially your senior year. We ran the very first Mr. PW pageant. So I know Bryn Travis was on last week, and I was able to judge this year's Mr. PW pageant, which was amazing. Actually, you were amazing in it as well. You were a wonderful contestant.
Very nice though.
Yeah, I gave you a good score. Just so you know, I was judging it. And it was wonderful. When we did it at PW, we had a great time. It was our first year. My brother was actually one of the contestants as well. It's fun because it's just a great chance. All the guys just laugh at themselves, and that makes it really fun.
Did you like PW when you went there?
I loved PW when I was here, yes. I had a wonderful, wonderful time.
How was it different?
Aside from, you know, like the arrangement of the school, where the classes are completely different. Like where I took math classes, it's a completely different part of the building now. The science wing was built on my senior year, so that's new. A lot of the teachers are new. There's not many of the same teachers around. Those that are around, I love them dearly. And how's it different? I feel like the typical high school student today is a little different. It's very different with technology. When we were in high school, we didn't have cell phones and nothing was as immediate as it is now. So it's just a different type of kid. And it's not good or bad, it's just different.
You're one of the freshman class sponsors. Is it fun?
Oh, it's a great time, and I love being a class sponsor with Mr. Delucia and Mr. Ternambi. We just recently planned our freshman fling, and we are actually just planning a wonderful fundraiser for the class, and that is the 3-on-3 basketball tournament. So please get a team together. Will you be participating?
No, I don't play basketball. My data are saying me that on April 27 there was a freshman formal dance in the Cafe East. I don't have access to the camera, so how was it?
It went wonderfully. So there was a ton of kids came. We made a lot of money for our freshman class. The girls looked beautiful. The boys looked handsome. The dancing was very good. It was appropriate. Everything was very nice. When you asked how are things different from when I was in high school to now, that is one thing that's extremely different, the dancing. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it.
How did you become a teacher?
I became a teacher mainly because for you guys, for the kids. I love working with kids your age, and I love how much we just laugh throughout the day. There's just ridiculous things that take place that it keeps you young, and you have a lot of good laughs and a lot of good stories.
Oh no, the computer is taking me back to the past. What's going on? Oh, it looks as we went back to the time. So you were a cheerleader, right?
I was. Yeah.
I heard when you were in the high school you got kicked out of cheerleading practice. Why?
I did get kicked out of cheerleading practice. I don't know, things just are always extra funny when you're younger, and it was just the more I was laughing, the more Miss T was getting mad, and it just made me laugh more and more. So it was me and my friend Nicole Gravenese, who was actually Miss Tornetta's niece. We both got kicked out. It's just, I don't know, sometimes when people want you to be quiet and you just can't, because you just can't hold it in, and we were just laughing and laughing. So it was okay. Miss T got over it. It was hard, but we made it through.
So, Miss Russo, can you show me some cheerleading positions?
Oh my gosh, I'd be happy to. Let's see here. Okay. So let's kind of get you in the middle. You're going to face this way. Get this leg up real nice and high. Higher, higher. Lean forward. Very good. Get this thing. Now point at the camera and get this guy all the way up. Up nice and high. Very good. Say go, PW.
You guys watch the PW People show, and I'm going to change my clothes, so it's not fun for me.
Do I look shiny? I mean, you guys, I cannot be looking shiny. It's very important. Let's get the blotter, please. Blot me down. Let's go.
Wow.
Come on.
I wish we would record the backstage part of it.
Come on.
We are.
Go
We
ahead.
are.
Give me good. Do it like, you know.
Okay.
Okay.
Watch the PW People show, and I'm going to undress myself.
I'm going to undress myself?